Hello, this is Carrie Ann Numi. I just had a question from someone, and they wanted to know if I usually have back problems, normally outside of pregnancy. Yes, I have. On top of having cerebral palsy, I also have scoliosis, which affects the upper part of my back. So, and I found that out when I was 18 or so. Was that actually a chiropractor who found the scoliosis? And she sent one of her interns in, and her intern told me the prognosis, and I misunderstood the prognosis. She said scoliosis, but at that time I didn't know what that was, and so my brain just thought multiple sclerosis, MS, and I thought, oh my God, you know, and I panicked and freaked out. Anyway, I probably scared the internist quite badly that day, but the chiropractor came in and couldn't understand why I was so upset, because scoliosis is not like MS. So it's a condition many people live with, so it's, not horrible. So, and it doesn't eventually shut down your organs or anything like that, so, which is probably a good thing. But anyway, yes, I've always had back problems, and I go to a chiropractor for the length of my pregnancies, and then due to insurance issues, I have to quit going, and then I can go back, when I'm pregnant again, and etc. Or when something changes. So, you have to chiropractic care in many insurances' point of view is not preventative care. It's elective care. But in my case, it should be preventative care, because it's sometimes the only time that I feel any relief. But so I have scoliosis and cerebral palsy, and then you add, so I have one foot that's shorter than the other. I have my right foot is shorter than my left foot. It's also half a size different. So shoes never fit very good. If I had enough money, I could buy 2 pairs of shoes, one in one size and one in the other, and mix match. But since I don't own any oil refineries or any stock or bonds, I don't really do that kind of thing. So I'm walking around my bedroom because my back's hurting, and so trying to not sit as much. I have a friend who does a blog. His name is House, and his blog name is Gimp Adventures. Anyway, he talks about, he's a young man who spends virtually all his time either, in a wheelchair or sitting in a chair or laying in his bed or whatever. But anyway, and he talks about disability-related issues too. And we met actually not through YouTube, but we met through Partners in Policymaking, and he does a daily blog. He's a lot better at daily blogging than I will be, but anyway, so he talks about how it is to be disabled and living with it day to day. And I never noticed until now that we have very similar issues, even though, you know, I'm capable of walking. I don't have that limitation. We still have a lot in common as far as what our limitations are. So anyway, let's see what else. Oh, I have to go into the OBGYN, sorry, you know what, I don't even know what OBGYN stands for. I've just been calling it that forever. My pregnancy doctor, and she told me that now, because I'm beyond 26 weeks, I get to do a stress test and ultrasound every week from now until July 24th. So isn't that exciting? So that should be fun. I've done that with my other two children, so when they were, in utero, but it's never anything I look forward to. It means laying on my back without moving, which is really hard on my back, and causes me a great deal of pain. And then on top of that, I get, well, at least during my pregnancy, I haven't, sometimes I would get it outside my pregnancy, but I get leg cramps in the middle of the night. The further along I get, and so my chiropractor today started adjusting my tibia, or something, I don't remember, but it's like a little bone in your kneecap area. So hopefully that will relieve some of that pain. It's very difficult to sleep when your legs are hurting. What else? Oh, I got another question from someone that's not asked a question before, and I don't remember who it was because I'm not in front of my computer. But they wanted to know if I have a hard time breathing now or outside of pregnancy, and is it related to my disability or not? I would say yes. I do have a hard time breathing, especially when I'm pregnant. Typically, no, I don't have a hard time breathing, but I'm I'm 4'10", so that's 4 foot 10 inches. So I have a very small frame, skeletally speaking, and so the more weight I put on, the harder it is for my for everything to move around. So I get really, really exhausted really easily. Just doing this blog, I'm sure you've noticed that I've started breathing a little heavier, just because I'm standing. If I'm sitting, I don't think I breathe that heavy, but anyway, I could. Yeah. I had a car accident in 2002. I got T-boned, and as a result of that, I have a TBI, which is a traumatic brain injury, which causes me to not always have the words at the ready. So that's why I do a lot of umming and stuff, because I'm giving myself a chance to process what I'm about to say. So, yeah. Anyway, I have nothing much else to say. I'm just going to check the time here. Okay, well, I think I've talked long enough. If you have any more questions or concerns or comments, post them below, or as always, you can always private message me. Thank you to my subscribers. I noticed I went down by 1 subscriber. I don't know who. It doesn't tell me who unsubscribed, but anyway, that's okay. So anyway, if you have anything to say or whatever, then go ahead and do so. I hope you all have a great day and a great weekend. I am Hispanic. I'm Colombian, actually. I was born in Colombia, then I was adopted and brought to America. But the Cinco de Mayo is the Mexican holiday, and so those of you who celebrate Cinco de Mayo, happy Cinco de Mayo. I don't, but I've always liked the celebration. So, have a great day. Until we see each other again. Bye now.